have had acne since I was about 14, so that's 8 years. I can count. I get hormonal acne, so it all happens. I get new breakouts about every 3 weeks, just like on the dot. Like I know when they come and I'll have 2 weeks of clear skin, and then like 3 weeks it's like bam, zit city on my face. And I only ever really get them from my nose down. So I'll get them like all around my mouth, and then like all in this area, and then like every now and then I might get one like on my cheek. But it's very, very rare that I actually get them anywhere besides like this half of my face. In the end, I was just like, I am fed up of spending money on stuff that I don't enjoy. And so I just kind of stopped caring about my zits and just kind of learned to love them, because there are much worse things in the world than having zits on my face all the time. But there are products that I like to use, that I actually enjoy using and I don't mind spending money on, because I like using them and they help my spots either go away or not get as many, or just go away quicker, or you know, just make me feel like I'm pampering myself. So all that kind of stuff. And I just wanted to talk about them because acne and breakouts fucking suck. I know for me personally it just ruined my self-confidence. Like I didn't want to talk to anyone. I would walk around with like a scarf around my neck, or if I was sat opposite someone I would have my hand strategically placed on my face wherever a zit may be, and you know, the other person probably doesn't care that you've got a zit on your face or multiple zits on your face, but it does ruin you a little bit self-esteem wise. And so it's always nice to think of getting rid of your spots and your acne and your breakouts in a pampering way. Like you're pampering your skin, you're taking care of it, you're loving it. It's not a bad thing that you've got zits, it just means you have an excuse to spend more time taking care of yourself. And I just wanted to show some of the products that may help, because I know for a long time I would just trawl the internet for hours trying to find anything that would help, and so I just hope this helps someone. If you know anything about zits or acne, you know that it is so important to cleanse your face. At the end of the day, especially if you've been wearing makeup, or you've been like, for instance, I work in London, place with air pollution, it's so important to wash your face and just get all the grossness out of your pores so that they don't clog up and create more zits than you need. In my life, I've tried a good, I'd say 12 cleansers, and this is the best one I have found that my skin just loves. Like since I started using this, maybe my breakouts halved, and obviously different people's skin types will react differently to different cleansers and different moisturizers and stuff. This is Fresh Pharmacy from Lush and I love it. It smells like childhood and I don't know why. I think it just reminds me of like those kind of soaps you get in hotel bathrooms and stuff like that for free, but a little bit better. It's packed with tea tree oils and all kind of oils that are antibacterial, antiseptics, and that was basically why I picked it up. Tea tree oil reacts so well with my skin, and you will see a lot of tea tree oil products that I use. I originally was using Coal Face by Lush because that's meant to be really good for oily skin, which is what I have, but I think it was too much for my skin with the rest of my routine. I was just exfoliating and stripping too much of my skin away, and my face just didn't know what to do, and so it just broke out even more and I had a really bad reaction to it. So I stopped using Coal Face, so I switched to this one because after reading on the internet I read this was a good alternative, and yes, I love it. It is fantastic, and just tea tree oil, thumbs up. If you can get anything with tea tree oil in it for your skin, just do it. Next is my favourite chemical exfoliant, and it's the Pixi Glow Tonic. I got it after literally reading so many reviews of it saying how good it was for your skin, and literally yes, it just is. It contains aloe vera and glycolic acid, I think that's how you say it. It's a chemical exfoliant, so basically instead of, like I said before, being gritty and exfoliating away dead skin cells that way, this will basically burn them away. I maybe haven't noticed so much difference to the amount of breakouts since I started using it, but I scar so easily. Every zit I get will scar, and this stuff has cut like that healing time of the scar before it fades in half. So instead of taking 6 months for the scar to go away, it'll take about 3, maybe less, 2, depending on how bad it is. And I just love it because that was one of my issues with my breakouts, was that I would get a zit and like 2 or 3 weeks later it would go away. But the scar would stick around, and then I'd obviously get another zit, and so it just added and added and added to my already like marked skin. And so getting rid of the scars was just something I really wanted to do, and so I googled and I found this, and it literally just, it's great. I love it. Scars fade so much faster now, so if you are having trouble with acne or breakout scarrings, I'd say that. The next one is a cream, a benzoyl peroxide cream, which again, when I was researching and doing all my digging on how best to treat my breakouts and stuff, this will treat a very particular type of acne very well. It's by Paula's Choice and it's called the Clear Daily Skin Clearing Treatment, and it's just like a regular old cream that you rub on your face, kind of like a moisturiser, and it's benzoyl peroxide, and benzoyl peroxide is meant to basically destroy bacteria that's already there and also prevent new bacteria from forming. Again, it does help a particular type of zit. I use this every night before bed to help prevent like any more zits, and it has helped. It hasn't stopped my breakouts completely, but if I have a spot, I will use this on it maybe twice a day, and then when I don't have any spots, I will just use this in the area I'm prone to getting spots, so like around here and back here by my ears. Since I started using this, I've seen so much improvement. It's like crazy. I use Paula's Choice just because they don't test on animals and all that stuff, but I think any benzoyl peroxide is fine. I use the 2.5%, but I've seen it suggested that you should use 5%. So start at the lowest. It goes, I think, 2.5, 5 and 10%. And to start at the lowest and work your way up if you see it's not helping. I just stuck with the 2.5 because it does dry your skin out a lot when you first start using it, and then again when you go up it will dry out again, and I just didn't want to do that, so maybe the 5% would help me more, and really I don't get that many spots anymore anyway, so I just stick with the 2.5 once a day. Now I'm moving on to my big cluster of tea tree oil products, because tea tree oil just like works with my skin amazingly. So I've got 2 products from the Body Shop, and the first one is just pure tea tree oil, and I've got this tiny little bottle. You can get bigger ones, but I just buy the tiny ones, and it basically, I just take some out and I tip it on my finger and I just dab wherever I think there's maybe an under skin spot or a spot might be forming, anything like that. I won't put it on an already formed like yellow head, maybe, as gross as that sounds, just because I haven't noticed it do anything, like, because the bacteria is already there, it might help it heal a little bit better, I haven't really noticed it. And along that line is the Body Shop Tea Tree Skin Clearing Clay Mask. I live by this. I love it. It lasts for ages. I've had this about 3 months now, the same pot, and I've still got a bunch in it, maybe for like 1 or 2 more masks. And I use it twice a week, and it just works like instantly. If I put this on, get in the shower, wash it off, I'll come out and all the spots that weren't at the surface will now be there. They'll either have formed heads or they'll already be shrinking. So you have to be careful when you use it, so don't use it before a night out, because you will just, all your spots will have come to the surface already. It's just amazing. It speeds like the spot healing process by about like 5 days, and I love it, and that's why I use it twice a week, to just make sure like everything's coming to the surface as quickly as possible. This is actually my favourite out of all the stuff I'm going to show you, this mask. I love it. Again, along the lines of tea tree oil, I have another Lush product, and it is Grease Lightning, which is a spot treatment. It says it's a tea tree cleanser on the bottle. It's not, it's a spot treatment, but it obviously contains tea tree oil and all that kind of stuff. tea tree and witch hazel, which are, again, if you Google, those are two naturally occurring oils that will basically work as an antiseptic or kill bacteria. I use it on, if I have a yellow head, I'll put it on just before I go to bed, and it comes out as a gel and will then harden. So like you put it on a spot and it'll then, I like to think it suffocates the zit. So it'll just form this kind of like papery layer, and it'll either, getting really gross and graphic, but it'll either peel away the top of the head of the zit, or it will just have shrunk it, or it will just have dried the yellow head out so that it's ready to be going. It's ready to be going by. So I found some spot treatments that are meant to be like amazing and work overnight. They dry that area out where you've put the treatment, so if you then go to, say, put makeup on it the next day, you can't, because it's just a big patch of dry skin that nothing will stick to. So this doesn't dry out your skin, it just dries out the zit, and that's why I love it. The next one's kind of a bit unconventional as far as spot and acne treatments go, and it is vapor rub. Just, you know, the original, the kind of stuff you put under your nose to help you breathe and all that and clear your lungs. And I swear by this stuff for if you have a spot that is under your skin. You know those spots that you know are never going to come to a head, they're just going to sit under your skin for ages. If I can't get it to come up to the surface, I will put this on it every night before bed, and it will just shrink. Like, it won't come to the surface or anything, it won't come to like a yellow head or a white head, it'll literally just shrink. It'll just disappear. And I don't know why. Again, it was something I read on Google and was like, don't know if I should be putting vapor rub on my face like that. Just amazing, like, and it's cheap and it works pretty well. The last two products I want to show aren't actually for your face, they're for your body, because obviously acne doesn't just stay on your face. If you have it, you know that you get it on your chest and your back and anywhere else as well. And these two Lush products are the only thing I found that really helped that. I've tried a bunch of like other exfoliators and cleansers and just water and all this kind of stuff, and these I found help the most. This one is a Lush Whoosh shower jelly. If you haven't seen the shower jellies, they literally are just jellies, and you just rub them between your hands and you lather them up. And I think this works so well because it's got lemon in it, which apparently somewhere along the line has an enzyme which is meant to be antibacterial. After a couple of days of using that, it kind of just like clears my skin a little bit. It won't necessarily get rid of like yellow heads or anything like that, but black heads just disappear. And same with this, which is another Lush product called Ocean Salt, and it's a face and body scrub. And as earlier I was talking about chemical and physical exfoliants, this is a physical one, and it's got actual sea salt in it, which is obviously very gritty and very exfoliaty, but try not to overuse this. Use maybe like once a week or maybe twice a week. It gets rid of all your oily skin that causes the blackheads and stuff, and it's just handy dandy. Those are my products that have helped my skin clear up tremendously. Like, I only have maybe one zit at the moment, and that's quite bad for my skin. Usually my skin is more or less clear most of the time now, and obviously like a lot of stuff features into your breakouts and your acne and all that kind of stuff, whether it be diet, lifestyle, stress, sleep. But obviously part of it is also at the surface, and if you already have them, it's good to treat them, make them go away quicker. And these are the products that I kind of found helped me. So if you want to give them a try, see if they work for your skin, go ahead. I hope one of them at least helps. If you have any suggestions for products I can try that may help any zits I do get, please let me know in the comments. And if you like this video, give it a like. And if you want to see more of this awkward human, click the subscribe button and enjoy your day. Have a wonderful day, because you deserve it. Everybody deserves a wonderful day. Goodbye.